Welcome back to another Wuthering Ways video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about Danjin's skill sets and every type of move that she has, whether it comes to skills, ultimate attack, counters, all that stuff we're going to break down in this video, and I'm going to show you guys how to properly use her in combat. This video will be basically for a lot of new players that haven't been able to play the game so they could get a head start on how to use these characters correctly. So let's just get started. The type of DPS unit Danjin is. She is a selfish DPS, and what I mean by that, she sacrifices HP for more DPS, right? As you're sacrificing HP, she hits harder for havoc damage, right? When you hit an enemy. Now, as you're using your skill and your combos and all that, this little red bar fills up and it's called a resonance chain. And when it fills up, you could use a certain charge attack and get health back, and I will be showing you the examples on how that works. First, to get started, when it comes to Danjin, basically 3 auto attacks and 3 skills that you can use, right? So you could do an auto like that. You can do a skill and lose HP. You can do auto and skill, right? And she uses 2 blades. You can go auto, skill. She does 2 strikes like that. And you could even do that 3 times, which is like the most fun part, right? So you go auto, skill. And she does this crazy combo, right? So that's basically the breakdown on how she works when it comes to like trying to build up this bar. Now we're gonna go to an enemy so I can show you an example on how exactly she works. So I found a couple echoes here that we're gonna be fighting, and I do also want to explain that when this resonance chain at the bottom gets filled up, what happens is when you use the charge attack, it actually heals you back, which is pretty cool because you could just keep doing this over and over again. Now, there is a risk because you're gonna always be low on health. The reason why I call her a selfish DPS, because you can probably die pretty fast or easy if you don't dodge on time or if you don't parry on time. So that's the reason why I call her a selfish DPS, but it makes the game a lot more fun and it feels like you're risking a lot to get more damage output. You can dodge and auto attack, and she does that, right? Which is a really cool little passive move that you can do. You could even do some combos with that as well. So if someone is doing that, you can... So you could do a dodge, auto attack, and then skill. So you could put those combos together, right? So as we're using our skill most of the time in those combos, our resonance chain at the bottom that's red gets filled up, but we're losing HP at the same time doing it. I'm gonna show you guys how to regain your health from that, right? We're gonna DPS a little bit. Now you see how it's filled up, right? We did the full combo, right? We're doing 3 skills. Now look how low my health is. I want it back. So what I'm gonna do is do a charged attack to any enemy here. Ready? And she gained like 1300 health, right? Now you can also do a jump plunge, but I don't feel like this is very efficient. I don't like doing jump plunges with her. I rather just do the DPSing auto attack and the skill, right? It's just more fun. And you could charge again, 1300 health back, came back, right? So there is another combo that you can do that I completely forgot to mention. We're gonna go over that as well. It's kind of like a whole chained combo, mixing all of them at once, right? But you need your full resonance chain to be filled in order to do it. So now that we have our resonance chain filled up, there's another combo that you can actually do. If you mix them all together, at the end of the combo, she does an extra slash for extra damage. We're gonna do the full sequence combo together, and after the charged, we're gonna do another auto attack on top of that, okay? So combo, charged, auto, and you do another slash at the end of that. You can't do that slash unless you have this filled up. It won't let you do it until you have this whole thing filled up. So you could even do charged and then auto on top for an extra slash at the end. Let us fill up the bar for her resonance liberation attack, right? Now, what I suggest is when you're using this attack, I prefer to use it on bosses when their parry breaks, when they're vulnerable, basically, because if it's an enemy that moves around a lot, you can sometimes miss the attack and you can't move. She's very still when it happens. She's not mobile. She's in the same spot. So you have to make sure that you do it at the right time. Sometimes even with a lot of enemies, but sometimes you might miss one in the corner because like they're spread out pretty well. So I'm going to show you how the ult works exactly. But right now I have these group of enemies. I'm going to show you guys how it works because it really does single target one. one, it's really much better to use it on a single target boss, and I rather go for the big one because this is like the really strong one, right? Now it's kind of hard. Maybe I can get lucky to get them both in there, right? So I'm gonna use my R. She's gonna go crazy, and she used all that damage. Look at that. It was insane. Oh, and we got a new echo too on top of that. Nice. I haven't gotten that one yet. That right there is basically how you use Danjin. When I first started watching gameplay on her, I was trying to figure out how she works, and a lot of people were not explaining it. So I decided to make this video for you guys, especially the ones that are like maybe not in beta and can't try it for yourself. So like now this video will help you understand like how her mechanics actually work. Big shout out to Kuro for doing this because this might help a lot of new players as well. If you actually go into the menu, you can always go into their Wuthering Forte section, and you can always look at their autos here, the skill, and you could see the directions right here on how to do it. Just in case if you want to see a visual explanation there, you can do that as well. It's very self-explanatory. It has pretty good instructions for it. So, you know, Vermilion is auto EE, Scarlet Ember's auto EE. And a lot of these characters have this, which is something I appreciate a lot, because right off the bat it's really hard to figure out how these characters work because their mechanics are so complex. I do plan on making more videos like this, breaking down mechanics and skills for now on each single character out in beta right now. Let me know if I missed out on anything for Danjin. She's a great unit, and she's only a 4-star character. She's actually, for me, I think she's super OP, and I'm really excited to use her when the game comes out. I'm definitely gonna be maining her a lot. I think she's the most fun character right now out of any character that I've been using. Just let me know in the comments below if I've missed anything, if there's something you can advise towards me, but I think I pretty much broke it down for you guys, and I do appreciate you all for watching this video. So if it helped you guys, make sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more Wuthering Waves content, and thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.